Hey, Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. I'm going to take you on a tour through a Savers thrift store. So here we go. Alrighty, here we go. We're walking through the doors, and there's a lot of things that I look for when I go to a Savers, and so I'll try to point those out in this video. Let's grab ourselves a cart here. And we're going to just basically, the first thing I do is I look at what they have in the front of the store. A lot of times it'll be seasonal stuff. There's a donation bin there if you ever want to donate or get rid of some of your stuff. There's leftover prom dresses because that's the season we're in now. And I'm going to skirt the edge of the store and I'll go into the middle after a while. So here's kind of housewares, ceramics, decorative pieces that you can get. There's a fun little Hershey's Grinch. That's a great eBayable item because of the two main names on it. Here's some more just porcelain, snow globes, little things that you would use to decorate on top of a mantle. Women's clothing. Of course, everything is short-sleeved right now, but sometimes they'll run sales on out-of-season items because right now we're in April of 2018. As you can see, this store is massive. So we're just going to keep walking around. There's shorts, some pants over there, capris, lots of picture frames. Just keep on walking through the store. So there's some cute decorative vases. So basically Savers is like a super uber clean garage sale. Lots of books. Lots and lots of books. I have spent some time looking through books. Textbooks are really good. Religious books are really, really good. They've got DVDs and games. So these are some of the games that you can get and DVDs. So as you can see, Lego Star Wars games. Here's where they have a lot of just generic fabrics. So they'd be like sheets and quilts, curtains. This is a good place to find curtains, fabrics of any kind. And a lot of crafters will come here and get fabrics. Here's a random miscellaneous shelf. A lot of times I will find new product on this shelf that just for whatever reason got donated. VHS tapes sell. I'm picking something up right now. Sorry about the video there, but I thought these were awesome. So look at those gold sparkly hangers. Everybody needs a gold sequins hanger, right? We've got some more VHS tapes here. Believe it or not, VHS tapes do still sell depending on which name brand they are or which movie it is. They've got some little packs of like counting cards here. A lot of families around the beginning of the school year will buy those counting cards for their child, like if they're entering kindergarten or preschool. A lot of those things go. They just have lots of things lotted in bags. This is kind of health and beauty stuff. So we've got some, soaps and sewing kits and hair clippies, more hair clippies and headbands, some sequins. I ended up purchasing these Disney pacifiers. I ended up purchasing them because they're name brand, so I pulled them off the shelf and I scanned them later. So I don't pull too many things off the shelf while I'm doing this. So here's Pampers, wipes, ladies liners, so lots of different things that you can find. That's kind of a health and beauty section. We're going to move on, keep going around the edge of the store. Usually that's where I find the majority of my items that I like to purchase. So here is like bags of yarn for crafters. So even if you're not a reseller, this is a great place to go just to find some of your craft items. Some purses, some laptop bags. There's a real fun backpack. I have sold backpacks well online. I usually sell them brand new, but every once in a while a specific name brand you can sell used and make some good money. Lamps, lampshades. And the nice thing is usually these in Savers are always laid along the back wall, and you can actually plug them in to see if they work. Sporting equipment, so some tennis rackets, basketballs, and that stuff all will sell. Vacuums, We've got some electronics. Sorry if I'm going quick here. I just want to kind of give you guys a flyby. So we've got printers and office electronics, scanners, things like that. There's their back room, just a glimpse of it. There's a bunch of cords in bags. We've got bikes galore because we're going into the summer season, so bikes are always a good thing. Here's some random houseware shelves. So we've got shelving and coolers and some magazine racks, smaller kind of household items. Of course, clothes takes up the majority of the floor space in this store, but we've got men's short sleeve shirts, and they're organized. Savers is always really, really well organized. I've been into Goodwills, and they're usually color coordinated, which is silly. Everything else, puts things by size, but Savers does do everything by size. So here's some ties, some really kind of nifty, unique ties. So some dated ones, but then they've got here's a really nice blue trumpet tie. That's really cool. And then, so some of those themed kind of ties sell really, really well. Then, of course, we've got suit coats. Suit coats is always a good seller on eBay, and so you can look through the suit coats. The larger sizes sometimes sell well. See this guy here? It has its own tag still on it. And so this one, depending on the condition it's in, I may actually sell new because it's still got the original tag on it. So that ended up being, I think, a size 54 to 56. Here's some neat hats, kind of Rat Pack kind of hats, and regular baseball caps and fun things like that. So trucker style snapback hats usually sell really well. We've got some regular clothing, blue jeans, men's swim shorts. I used to sell ladies swimsuits in the off season. So when it was winter time, they sell really, really well. Shoes galore. And if you can look through the different pairs, even if they're a little bit worn, you can sell shoes. Here's a lot of men's shirts we've got going on here. So just a little bit of everything. This right here is one of my favorite places to hang out. These are board games and puzzles. I only buy puzzles if they're completely sealed in the wrapper. And then we've got some board games here and little toys, and every once in a while you can find toys that are still new in package on the shelf. So, and there's some old school Lincoln Logs. You probably recognize some of these toys from when you were a kid, but like this one, it looks like it's still sealed. Sophia building blocks, some G.I. Joes there. A lot of the toys, they're broken or whatever, but you can still find some that are brand new. Here is some hats and some baby items, and Savers just does a nice job displaying it. Now, I always look inside these bags because you can always find flashcards, like I was talking earlier, sell really well at the beginning of the school year. Just make sure they're all there. And then toys, and then electronic games. See how that has an electronic soccer game in it? Those sell fantastically, and you can just get them so dirt cheap. And a lot of times it comes with 2 or 3 items in the bag, and you bought it for the one item, but then you find out later that the other 2 items are actually worth something. Or I'll throw the other 2 items in what I call a junk drawer lot on eBay. And if you've ever seen my eBay junk drawer lot, you could check that out. I'll try to tag it or put it in a little suggestion in this video. Lots of scarves and belts and lots of fun things. We've got some backpacks and purses all along this section here for women. So if you want a tote bag, you can get in any shape or size. They've got jewelry here, really nicely displayed. Usually everything is about $5 or less. A lot of times it's $1 or $2. They've also got a case over there. I'm not going to get too close. But they have nice things in the case. They have video games in the case, PS4 games, and things like that you would have to ask for help to get. Here's some more purses. And then, of course, they have ladies' shoes. Of course, they've got probably 4 times the amount of ladies' shoes as they do men's shoes because we're obsessed with shoes. But they've got fun, funky kind of shoes like, you need these purple leopard print ones, right? But shoes in every shape and size. And women's shoes do sell specific brands, and so don't be afraid to go ahead and type in the brand and see if it's even worth it if you find one that's in really, really great condition. So women's shoes sell really well. As you can see, this store is just absolutely enormous, and you can find just about everything that you need here. So they run sales from time to time. Anytime that there's a holiday, they usually would do some sort of a 50% off clothing days or 50% off housewares days. So just keep aware of that. Get the Savers emails and you'll find yourself some good deals. And remember, in the end, Jesus wins. If you are looking for resources to help you resell, just click the eBay link below to purchase my Hooked on Pickin Reseller program, which I created from my 10 years of experience reselling. It has checklist cards for Amazon, eBay, and Goodwill. The Goodwill card has over 80 different tips, items, and strategies listed by department. The eBay card has a 6-step guide for reselling, and the Amazon card has a 6-step guide for reselling. They are fully laminated so they can easily go anywhere without being ruined. These are a great resource to buy. Just click below. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.